Also, before I really start, I'm going to give a quick shout out to Kid in 11, who's a piece of reason reshooting the whole thing. So yeah, shout out to him. The goats. Let's go. Hell yeah.
Go Kinnan.
We're gonna be starting in about 10 seconds. Five seconds. 3, 2, 1. Should be starting now. And they're off.
And they're off. Let's go.
Oh, I love Turtles layout. Look at that. Alright. So anyway, if it wasn't obvious from the game everyone's playing, this is basically just a compilation of Kirby's Adventure, a series of like games, like levels. So they're all racing to the end.
Yeah, personally, I haven't played Nintendo World Championships, but I watched Turtle for 5 seconds, so I think I'm qualified.
I'm trying to watch Turtle, and it seems like they have a giant Kirby on their screen, so I can't. I'm really.
Oh, that is a giant Kirby.
Yeah.
Also, a small one with a knife. That's
like...
a problem.
I'm noticing that Sam is losing time for every stage because it's connecting. I didn't even know it did that.
Oh, that could be
it's kind of unfortunate.
Yeah, like Chie Candy also has their PB for each stage on the right, so I think that's what Turtle's covering up.
Right.
So yeah, this is just like a bunch of random challenges that you do from stages that are actually in Kirby's Adventure, but you'll have to do things like copy an enemy or beat a boss.
Yeah, if you're familiar with NES Remix, it's like that game, basically. You're just completing a bunch of mini challenges.
We're talking literally like 1 to 30-second challenges.
Yeah.
I think there are some full stage challenges. I'm not sure if that's part of this category.
I'm pretty sure that this game was inspired by, like, speedruns in general. Like, you can, like, tell based on the game timer. Like, it looks literally just like Live Split. Like, you can't, like, deny that. Like, they knew what they were doing. But, yeah. It's literally just a bunch of speedrun challenges. I remember that there was some flack for this game, because they were like, oh, you're just literally doing speedrun challenges, and that's the only replayability in this game.
Baby's first speedrun.
Yeah, that's pretty much all it is. Yeah, it's Baby's first speedrun.
It's kind of cool for, like, spreading awareness of speedrunning and letting people get into it in a really easy manner. Like, a lot of people are intimidated by learning full game runs, but this is like 5-second runs.
Yeah. You can see that, you probably see it on a Raikkonen screen where you can like do a lot of the general tech that you would do in like Kirby's Adventure. So like sliding off ledges like keeps your momentum and like that saves time. It's kind of hard to talk about every game. I feel like every runner is doing a different thing, so it's like, what do I talk about here? Yeah, you can see that they damage boost off the spike. That was pretty cool.
Yeah, it seems like this game has the same physics as the NES version and not the 3DS version, which is cool because the NES version has some really cool physics. Being able to conserve your momentum is massive. You can take slide speed across entire stages if you do it right. Or entire rooms, I should say, which basically is a stage in this challenge.
Wow, Sam is just damage boosting through the whole thing. Look at that.
Yep.
Wow. That's pretty good.
I don't think their health carries through between stages, so there's no harm in damage boosting.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, like considering that all these are like different sub challenges, it's pretty interesting to see how like runners tackle them, because it's like you don't have to, there's no stakes after the fact, so it's like you can just like throw away whatever ability you have at the end of the challenge and just keep going.
But you still won't want to do super inconsistent strats since it is still a full, quote-unquote game run. Still have to do the whole thing in one go.
Well, you know, I'm gonna hop call real quickly. So, good luck, everybody. Have a good one.
Bye-bye.
Thank you. Looks like the back half of the run is doing a bunch of full stage run-throughs of random stages. Makes sense because stages in this game are like 30 seconds to a minute. Sometimes a couple minutes for longer stages. Some boss fights. Kracko can be done very consistently, but he's hard to do. It's hard to hit him right as the iframes wear off every single time. But he's definitely not as RNG as in some games. Like Kirby's Dream Land, which we'll see next. I'm expecting some big time swings from Kracko and Kirby's Dream Land. I think Poka turned off the whatever is checking for connectivity every single time, so maybe illegally Sam just didn't know how to do that. Yeah, that or Poka's got a really good connection.
Yeah, I think
definitely nice that you get full health. Go ahead.
Yeah, that is nice. I think that Poka is close to the end soon. I think that Meta Knight was one of the last ones.
Yeah, full health for Meta Knight is huge, because if you have full health, you probably shouldn't die, but even then, if you get terrible RNG, you sometimes still can in Kirby's Adventure.
Yeah.
And then in the run, you usually only have like 3 or 4. It's definitely in the last stage of Kirby's Adventure, so...
yeah. I think that's the last challenge. So yeah, this is a really quick run. Like, it's not even 10 minutes.
Gonna go way underestimate if that's the end. Unless they have to also fight Nightmare or something.
Okay.
And if you can't tell, this stage is just a recreation of Kirby's Dream Land. And it is in the original Kirby's Adventure. They already made a remake of their first game in their second game. And they continue that trend in a lot of other games as well.
Oh my god, Poka can't get up. Oh my gosh.
I hate that room.
That's it for Poka. Wow. First game's already done.
GG. 8-minute game.
That's wild.
Let's go. Turtle's not far behind. Looks like a lot of runners are going to go in underestimate. Raikopin's right behind Turtle. GA Candy is a couple rooms behind Raikopin, and illegally Sam's going into the last stage even with the connectivity issues.
Turtle finishes.
And with that, we'll be going into Kirby's Dream Land, which is one of the more RNG heavy games in this relay. Basically, everything is RNG, every boss, every mini boss. I don't know if any runners are going for manip, so we're going to see quite a bit of randomness, which could affect the times heavily.
I don't think that the Western teams are manipping.
Pretty sure at least Geo's not.
I know that Quill isn't doing either. Yeah, this game is also pretty straightforward too. Literally just run to the end. There are, I think, 4 stages in this game. It's a really short game too. So we're starting off the relay with 2 really short games.
5 stages, including Mount DDD.
Yeah. So the boss rush.
Yep.
Uh-oh. Yoshi is, dealing with stream issues. Their gameplay's just frozen. That sucks.
I wonder if that's their capture card or their internet.
I think it's their capture because their timer's still running, yeah.
You're right. That's no good.
Legally Sam finishing up. Boom. We're done.
Hopefully they can either fix it quickly or pause for a couple minutes and then just start when they get it fixed.
Yeah. Alright. Now we're fully in the KDO world.
Oh, come on now.
Ever dreamed this man? Have you guys ever dreamed that man before? Because I haven't. I don't know.
Hope not.
Alright.
I do in fact like to dream my land sometimes.
It looks like Cabbage is going for Curry strat on level 2.
Whoa,
I think
okay.
probably most of the runners will
That
be,
was laggy.
but it is just as fast to do the low la la boss fight with and without
I just
Curry.
barely missed
With RNG.
getting Curry kill. That was close.
Yep. Yeah, good RNG, close enough. That's still a very fast kill. That's what you want to see if you are doing the Curry route. Want to commentate for Yoshi, but their game is just completely frozen.
I know, it's also unfortunate. I feel bad.
Sam is saying that they disconnected from Wi-Fi specifically so that wouldn't happen, and it still did anyway. That's really annoying.
Is Quill playing Mahjong in the corner? I just noticed that. That's hilarious.
Okay, for some reason I could.
I assume
not
that's a
go
GIF and not.
under
Yeah,
the
that's definitely
thing
a
there.
GIF
That
and not
was
him
really
actually playing
strange.
Mahjong.
So I completely
Yeah.
missed Curry kill
That's
in
really
its
funny.
entirety. All
Looks like you
because
went
of that.
curryless.
That sucks.
You can get a 3 cycle without Curry, but it's very difficult. It's hard even if you RNG manipulate their positions, but if you don't, it's basically impossible.
Oh, Yoshi has their video back, so that's good.
Nice.
Yoshi got Curry, I think, or at least. So yeah, some of it.
Yeah. Tech issues are guaranteed in Kirby Relay. Hey, speaking of. What is happening for Japan A? Is it an ad? Or what?
No, it's I think they're adding Birupon back.
Okay, this is off to a really grand start.
Cabbage is already on Kabula. That's crazy. Western
Yeah,
A
this
is
is
getting
another-
an early
Another
lead.
10-minute game.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. We have a lot more games to come. We have a lot more 2-hour RNG fests coming up in a few hours.
We
Yeah,
do.
for better or worse, these first 3 games are probably not going to, or for definitely the first 2 games are probably not going to decide
Ooh,
much
nice
of the
free
end
kills from
result.
Geo.
It's going to be a
Someone
lot of Kirby
should,
Fighters too.
Someone should calculate how many,
And all
what are the odds of getting perfect RNG in all these games? Like, we have to calculate every single RNG point in every game and then calculate the odds.
0.
Fight.
Mathematically
If
0.
I spent
think
time to
everything just looks
calculate
like
that,
it's
I
in
could
slow
probably just
motion
go
instead
get a
of
lottery
watching
ticket, and that'd probably be a better use of my time and the odds.
Yeah, probably. Probably. Quill fighting Kabula now.
Yeah, Quill and Birupon coming up on Kabula and Yoshi as well. And Geo's in the same stage. So that's the obligatory side-scrolling space shooter in every Kirby game. I even had it in the first one, even before they had copy abilities. Cabbage is on Cracker Jr., which is like the only non-RNG mini boss in the entire realm.
Beaten.
I forget what what his name is. I know that all these Krakos have community names. I don't know who made them.
Oh. No, I don't know if Krako Jr. has one.
Someone in chat
Small
named them off
Krako.
for me. No, it's not.
Krako
It's like
one.
it's like normal like
Krako
normal
1
names
is named
you would
Jordan,
give anyone.
and Krako 2 is named Jirachi.
Yes,
Such
yes,
a meme
there we go.
pattern. But,
So Krako Jr. doesn't have
one?
I'm him.
I think so.
Yeah, it's Jerry. Jerry,
Aiden's
Jordan, and
being
Jirachi.
Jerry. I've not heard that.
I'm not sure if he was aware.
This is the first I'm hearing about any of these.
It's the first I'm hearing about Jerry. 4 health should be fine going into Krako, but health is going to be a little more sparse in Mount DDD. There are really no places you can pick up health in this game without losing at least some time, and in Mount DDD I don't think there's any health anywhere at all. So you have to go through all 4 bosses and DDD with only 6 HP. So a lot of these runners will probably be taking a death on DDD.
Krako is pretty RNG. Not Krako Jr. We're talking about Jordan here. And Jordan, the Krako, pretty RNG heavy. And Jirachi.
Yep.
Both of them are the same. So. They're twin
Play
brothers.
the worst boss in the game. You could maybe even argue he's worse than DDD sometimes. Remember that time I fought Krako for 10 minutes straight without getting a
Yeah,
single
I was
one?
gonna say, can you also fight DD for 10 minutes straight, or is that impossible?
You probably can if you alternate between inhales and the charge attack. But I've not tested that. You can definitely get a perfect DDD. Very unlikely without Manip, but there is a 5-jump DDD pattern. Probably multiple of them. Because in this game you can do a double hits. Ooh, Cabbage is going for Gordo skips.
Oh, that was a very, very spicy
scary.
step there.
Yeah, if you hit those Gordos, it's a 1-hit KO. You're supposed to grab the clone Kirby in order to clear out the Gordo, but you can duck under the hitbox.
Yeah,
and
getting
if
that
you
clone
switch-
Kirby slow.
Yeah,
It freezes the
loses
game.
a
It
couple
kills everything.
seconds. Yep. So if you switch from crouching to pressing up in 1 frame, you can go through the door before the Gordo kills you. So Cabbage was pause buffering to buffer that 1 frame, so he doesn't have to actually physically switch in 1 frame, which is
And
probably
then,
smart.
and then there's Cabbage doing it again before entering Jirachi.
Literally everyone's in Krako. But Cabbage is on Krako too.
Crack attack.
Cabbage with an early lead for Japan A, I mean. Let's see. I don't think Krako's trolling anyone too hard, but he's not cooperating for Geo, it seems like. Looks like the other runners are about 2 to 2.5 bosses behind Cabbage, so probably about a minute behind. Certainly still close. I'm interested to see where the teams will be after Dreamland 2.
Don't mind me, just slightly mesmerized watching the loop of Kirby drinking the curry or whatever, and then breathing fire, real happy, and then repeating.
Don't drink the curry. I think Cabbage is probably going to go for the Gordo skip here as well. Luckily, if you pause too early, you can always just try to re-pause like he did just there. So if you pause too early, it's not just automatically over. But then if you pause too late afterwards, you're probably going to get hit by the Gordo. I believe that's Cabbage's last boss. Yep. So if DDD jumps, you can try to get a double hit. It's very hard to do without taking damage, but it's manageable with taking damage. Still not easy, but certainly doable. So you want to avoid floating because you'll lose what's called a task bit state, which is what you need in order to do the double hit. So we want DDD to jump mostly, and also to swing his hammer. But we don't want to see the inhales and the charges. Couch is getting slightly below average RNG, but nothing terrible. DDD can really go a long time without cooperating at all. Okay, now DDD is just popping off with all these hammers. Would prefer the jumps, but hammer's better than anything else.
Alright, that's it for
And
Cabbage.
if he hits this, it's gonna be time. Nice. Clean. Only missed one double hit. 12-minute time.
Moving on to
Very
Kitsune.
solid. That's probably about what we're gonna be seeing from most of our runners.
Wonderful Fox VTuber.
You love to see it.
Pane gets an early 1-ish minute lead.
Yeah, Japan A is doing really good so far.
I believe Kitsune Soda is pretty familiar with Dreamland 2, is that right?
Yeah, they are. I'm pretty sure they ran
familiar.
this for a previous relay. I could be wrong though. I do know they played this game
Yeah, that
before.
sounds right.
I know that for a fact.
They certainly seem like they know what they're doing. We got 3 other teams in DDD, and then Quill just finishing up Wispy.
Oh, that little alert message is also adorable. I love it.
And it doesn't matter who goes into DDD first, it just matters who comes out of DDD first. Because DDD can take a long time without doing anything useful. Dreamland 2 is another lottery game. All the bosses are RNG, all the mini bosses are RNG, same deal, just slightly more spread apart.
Geo's done.
Good job, Birupan, Geo, right behind.
Quill is dealing with a
Yoshi and Quill are on 1 HP each.
yeah,
Very
it's
scary.
especially considering that Quill has a lot of boss to get through.
If they can get through without dying, they'll be okay, but if they get almost to the end and then die, that's a pretty big time loss. Alright, Japan C is safe. GG.
Nice.
Oh, I was gonna
hammer
say Quill
dog.
is scaring me.
No, that's so sad. It's so unfortunate. I absolutely hate this boss
Pulled a
fight.
Reoiner. Yep, that's probably happened every time Dreamland's in Relay. It certainly has the last couple times where someone dies right at the end of GDD.
Yeah, that's
Oh, I very distinctly remember the first case where I was in. I think Speedman was the other Western runner, and both of us struggled a bunch on extra mode DDD. We both died a bunch trying to get through it.
Quill finishes off. All right, so now we're all on KDL
Awesome
2.
DDD the second time, at least.
I think with that I'll head out. It's nice commentating.
Alright.
Good luck,
later.
everyone. Bye bye.
Bye. So Kitsune just finished up the Wispy fight, moving on to World 2. It looks like everyone else is in the first couple levels. So World 1 is really short, only 3 levels. And that's going to continue for the World 2 and World 3 as well. And then they'll start getting more levels per world.
Yeah, up until in fact you'll see now in Japan A's end they just Kitsune just got 2, and since they have 2 now, this is where the mashing begins.
Kumash.
2 is a very prominent animal friend throughout the run. Very useful, can stay in the air. The mashing isn't as bad as it sounds, but it is still a fair amount of it, and it's still not the greatest. But yeah, it is in fact time for button mash.
Yes, so Reoiner has the any % world record, so Western A is going strong there. Pletty has the best ending world record, and Laugh actually had the 100% world record until 3 days ago when Pletty actually took that. So we've got Reoiner and Laugh at the top of the leaderboards, and then we've got some other familiar faces as well. I'm not sure how well Hotaru and Kumanomi know this game.
I can't say I'm sure either, but I am seeing that Kuma has the person bowing, or the person like kind of groveling. Alright, there's Japan B getting through with speed. Japan C's almost there. And Laugh now has 2.
So we did the only, 10-ish minute Kirby speedruns besides Kirby's Adventure Any %, which I would be very surprised to ever see in a relay.
I don't think
And
we'll see
now,
that one. And honestly, I'm okay with that.
So this is more like a 40-minute game. Some of the older retro Kirbys are like around an hour or so, and then the modern ones are always like 2 to 3 hours. So there's going to be some much bigger time swings in the future. Very nice. Rough kill for Kitsune. It's possible to get a 1 cycle in rough, but you need really good RNG, and it's also very difficult.
Yeah, and sometimes the rough just isn't having it, so she just basically lose time.
You'll probably be able to see that the hitbox on Ku is very strange. Like, the top half of Ku's head and all of Kirby just do not exist. They can go through anything. You'll be hearing Ku's theme quite a lot in this run. Runner started a bit behind, but hopefully he'll be able to catch up with his Dreamland 2 skills and his Ku mashing and his Costco shopping. There will be a level coming up in the future of 6-4 where you need Ku to save like 30 seconds, but it's a random 1 in 3 chance. I know Rioner has a manip for that, so we'll see how many runners even try to go for that and if they succeed, because if they do, then they'll be able to get Ku every single time and get a perfect pattern on the Captain Stitch fight right beforehand. But if not, they'll be just rolling the dice, and they're rolling a 1 in 3, so it's not really likely to go in their favor. Probably have to hop off once Western A gets to like World 4 or 5, so I can set up my stream.
Don't worry, you've got this. I saw the training montage.
Yeah, I was pretty happy with how that gift turned out. Now my thumbs are jacked.
I would hope so after seeing what you were doing with the dumbbell.
Okay, Kitsune is in 3-3, infamous level. If you, as they just did, if you get hit at any point, you lose your ability, and because you're underwater, you can't get it back. You would need Kind to be able to inhale anything underwater, and then you're going to take a bunch of damage because the water currents are pushing you around, and you have a massive hitbox. So that's a quick 30-second time loss if you make a single mistake. It's a big hurdle for newer runners especially, but even experienced ones get hit here all the time. I don't think there's technically any RNG, so you can blame the runner for a skill issue, but you can trust me when I say it's very difficult. And then at the end of the world is probably my least favorite boss of Sweet Stuff, which is an underwater boss fight. You can't move very well, and they throw little starfish at you that block your cutter projectiles. It's going to give the other teams a chance to catch up. We'll see how many people get hit in 3-3 as well. Laugh is entering the Room of Death.
Yes, the infamous Slippy Room where there is a trick to all of this. Like you move a certain way, and there's certain ones you need to attack, or else they'll actually hit you.
Yep.
It is very difficult to actually kind of get this strat down. Once you do, it's not so bad, but until then, it is a struggle. It loses you a bunch of time if you lose cutter. You lose like 30 seconds to get it back. If you lose 2, it's even worse. You either have to go get 2 back and cutter, and that's like a minute, or alternately there's a slower strat where you use Tyne, and I think the Spark.
Or you could potentially soft reset and retry, but then you have to go through the room again.
Yeah, either way, none of it's ideal.
A lot of these cutter blades have very strict timings in order for it to hit the frog. Excuse me, before it hits you.
Good fight from Laugh. And now Reiner's getting close to the end of the room. Doing really well. Good, I would have said nothing less.
So Laugh is safe, Rihanna is going into Sweet Stuff. Look like Kotaro is going for Stone Strat, which I'm guessing is easier, or it may just be a backup. I didn't see if they got hit at any point.
Stone is I believe Stone is a potential backup, or an alternate where you're worried about losing cutter. You can do that to like keep yourself safe, and then just go back to cutter and lose you like 30 seconds.
So I believe Kitsune is still in the lead, but they're more like a stage ahead of Laugh instead of multiple stages like they were early on. Kotaro's going into Sweet Stuff. If they can KO it quickly, they'll be reasonably close behind. Ooh, unfortunately.
Oh no, they were. Oh, Haltor was using Stone. That's a.
Yep.
Not normally someone I see for coup. I do see that in Best Ending because you use Tyne here. But not someone I would have expected for coup.
I'm not going to completely tap out, but I am going to start warming up, so if my attention is divided, that's why.
Yeah, definitely get yourself ready, because I know it won't be that long before you're going to be up.
Yep, I'll probably leave completely around end of World 6, start of World 7. I think Rihanna's going to do Kirby strat without Ku, which I'm guessing Laugh did as well, where you drop Ku, or actually I may be getting confused, I think that's a World 5 strat, but at some point you can actually drop Ku and just go with Kirby and burning, and it's actually faster than keeping Ku.
I think that's a World 5 strat.
Yeah. I saw the wind and I thought that's what they were doing, but I was mistaken. Alright, everyone gamble in Shasta's channel for which team is going to win. Hopefully it's not as confusing as last year when one team ended first, but a different team had the lowest game time.
All I know is that my points are going to the right place.
I think there is a strat for the stage Kitsune is in where you can hope for a Ku bag and you can save a few seconds, but I doubt anyone's going to go for it, especially since it's RNG.
If you're talking about the bad in 4-4,
yeah,
usually no, because the strat is generally to use Tyne anyways.
Yeah, Because Ku only saves a couple seconds. It's RNG, and I hear it's much more difficult.
カッター投げるな。カッター投げるな。投
Yeah,
げるな。
compared to the Kai strat where it's just straight up spam B until they get too close, then jump.
And once you get ice with Kain, that's super broken. You just get a one-hit shield all around you anytime you press B. So you can just mash A and B to swim invincibly through the water and destroy anything that touches you, including the propellers, which normally one-shot your animal friend. And I think Kain plus ice is the only thing I know of that can KO them. They're immune to most attacks.
And there's Kitsune again.
Yeah, Pokemon
There's
Mother
Soda
Star.
again through Ice Dragon and doing it into level 5. Our really fun section where we do bat the Kirby for a bit, and then we have easy access to every animal friend once we get to fight 3.
Yeah, and you'll see the runners reset after every boss fight because they can skip a long dancing animation. And it's much faster just to
yeah.
reset, although it does mean you don't get healed after each boss, which would normally happen. But because you skip that part, you don't get the full heal. And we also have the easiest goal games in the Relay, or in the Kirby series. The only ones where you can just hold A and have it work instead of having to time some input.
あ、嘘。ちょっと待って、やばい。バーニングなくなっ
Rhinos
た
is。about to get Ice Dragon down. There goes Ice Dragon. So far, it looks like Flap has actually caught up a decent bit to Soda.
Alright, to be safe, I think I'm gonna start setting up my stream now, so I'll leave
Yeah,
you.
get yourself ready.
Alright, good luck carrying the rest of the commentary.
頑張れ。
I'm sure it'll be fine
Bye,
until
everybody.
upper show up. So
See ya.
2回もコピーロストした。嘘でしょ。ちょっと待って。
I'll probably jump back up too as well.
あー、まずい
oh,
な
that works too.
Yeah. I don't know as much about KDL 2 in terms of the run itself, other than Ku the Owl, you know?
I mean,
Just
most of the
fine.
run most of the run is just two doper. Also, Soda having to fight YU, or as Aiden has eloquently put it multiple times, YU always lying.
True.
YU is mean, and sometimes will just not do the thing. There we go, it finally did the thing, and now Soda can get through.
Thank you, YU. Very cool.
Okay, Hataru's in close to fighting Ice Dragon finally. Kuma is in about zone 4-3. Kuma's a bit ways off still. Also, really good burning movement from Reiner. I hate that room so much. Oh, that YU was on point.
Mm-hmm. Do you want to give a quick updates on like the teams, like who's in the lead and everything?
Yeah, right now Soda's just a little bit ahead, and oh wait, no, actually Western B's in the lead.
Oh, you're right. Yeah.
Oh
they're
yeah, Lap just finished 5-2. Soda's just finishing it now. Reiner's still in the honor scroller. Very close between those three right now. And then you got Ataru just finally getting into level 5. Kuma is doing the fun icy fishy bit.
Mm-hmm. To answer the question, chat, about my favorite animal companion, Rick. I love Rick. We don't see Rick in speedruns, honestly, most of the time, but yeah. Rick is my goat.
If we're talking between the three in this game, Rick, if we're talking all 6 of them, Pitch.
Pitch is awesome, too. I love, like, Pitch with, like, the water buckets that he turn into. That's classic.
My favorite's the Spark one, where you just radio control them around. Unfortunately, pitch is like the worst one for damage. All the damage, it does the same damage no matter the ability across the board.
Yeah, it's pitch push cling if I recall. Yeah,
No,
I like
no,
Ku Kling in KDL 3 as well.
Yes, the giant feather duster.
Yeah, the big feather duster is very funny.
Oh, you're thinking of Trick Shot. That is pitch and parasol.
Oh, is it? Oh,
Yeah, just Kirby uses the parasol let it all flip.
which one's pitch cling then?
That's the bucket. That's the water.
Oh, this is water bucket. Okay.
Okay, I did have it wrong. At least for like the Trick Shot thing.
I'm gonna look it up just in case.
Oh no, I had
I
the ability.
forgot.
Oh no, I was right about what the abilities do, just not what was being talked about.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the golf. That's a golf club. That's hilarious. I love that.
I love like all of the ability interactions. They're so good.
KO3 rules. That's a fun game.
Ooh, Reiner actually doing the solo Kirby trap in this room. Which is actually faster, because you do that and then Kirby just ascends. Oh, also on the note of Pitch, shoutouts to, I think it's, just Pitch, the social media account.
Oh yeah.
That is as advertised.
It's just pitch. That's it.
Very Quest 64 official energy.
I'm glad the series went towards like this direction after Dreamland 1 personally. Because I like what they did here, honestly, with all the Animal Friends and all the different powers they had from Adventure to this.
Yeah,
to the
honestly,
Game Boy.
same.
It's nice. They're fun gimmicks, honestly. In a way, Kirby 64 probably could have Animal Friends as well. You know?
Oh, we have Lab falling through the Rift K room at the end. You know the one.
Looks like Reiner is just behind Soda right now, but they're catching up.
Yeah, they are neck and neck with Lab like just ahead of them.
Yeah, I think there's about 10-second difference between Soda and Reiner currently.
Ooh, good dodge.
Yeah, Kine can't swim in that game if you use a needle and stone. Or colored stone rather. It's very funny.
Ooh, very clean, shining bright from Laugh. We'll see if it's the same way for Soda. Ooh, that was actually a clean first half, and then just kind of got unlucky with positioning. Ooh, Soda almost lost the ability.
There's Shine Bright. Very good Reiner.
Oh,
the
they're
sync
like,
resets.
yeah, they're like actually neck and neck right now. Holy crap!
The sync. Look at this.
Yeah, and then you've got Lab over here just like on the bottom of the stage, which, God, I would never do that. That feels unsafe, even with two.
That's scary.
That is a. These three are doing, honestly, all of them are doing great, but these three are doing really well, and then...
And Reiner takes the lead.
Ooh, yeah, just
Or
barely.
Second place lead, I guess.
Yeah, second, because last in 5-2, 6-2. Ooh, really good thread from Kuma.
Why you always lying?
Lion.
Honestly, good Why fight though.
I blame hearing Aiden doing it enough times. I'm just kind of like, yeah, that's in my head now.
It's perfect, honestly.
I'm just now noticing the Costco shopper themed on Reiner's theme, just over all the full pits.
Mm-hmm. We've got Frank Vase, you can always spam Costco Shopper's emo in chat. That's been here before the relay, by the way. We just have to choose his name this year. I think mostly due to like, you know, Dreamland 2 and 3 being in the relay, but yeah.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. It was very fun watching the process of that.
Mm-hmm. Whoever's idea was to sell on like the bald name for Western P was perfect.
Oh, I think that was Aiden.
Incredible.
Let me double check because I didn't look.
It's something we usually do for a lot of team names is like get some Kirby name like it starts with the letter like A or B and just go from there. Do you know where we start?
Yeah. Aiden said bald. I'm the one who got the proper name. And then Aiden made the logo.
It's so good.
Like, we had a few other possible names that we're thinking about, like Dynablade's Bad Child, Dynablade's Really Bald Child, Bald Bee.
And then bald from there, I guess.
Yeah, Dynablade's Big Bald Baby.
Bina Blade. The B emojis. That meme's not dead. Anyways.
Yeah, I think by comparison, Team A, Western A was just very Twitch. But it was just like very quickly just Costco shoppers and then Manta making the logo for that one.
I think Ryan was doing a manip in front of the door here, going to I think 5-4.
Oh yeah, that might be because I know Reiner does do a bunch of different nip stuff.
Yeah, Reiner and Laugh are both like at the top of their game currently with KDL2 in particular.
Yeah,
so like,
I'd be surprised if they're not going for it.
Mm-hmm. Reiner in particular had a little record, I think, in all 3 categories at one point. I'm not sure at the same time, but for sure at some point he's had record in all of them. It's very much his game, to say the least.
Speaking of, let's see how things are gonna fare for Soda. 'Cause I don't think Soda did.
Ooh.
Oh, that is a oh, okay, that worked out.
It worked out for sure.
We got Time goes to BJ's.
Like the pizzeria?
No, BJ's Wholesale. There's also that as a wholesale place.
Oh, okay. Yeah, in SoCal there's a place called BJ's Pizzeria that was really good. There's a bunch of those around there.
Or I guess
That's what I'm familiar with.
Yeah, or I guess if you prefer, Time goes to Sam's Club.
That could work. And then Rick goes to Costco. That's the meme. Crew goes to Albertsons. I don't know.
Never heard of Albertsons. I'm guessing that's another.
Oh, really?
Regional one.
I didn't realize that was regional. Actually, I was trying to think of something national. Bonds? Maybe.
I haven't heard of that one either.
Damn.
But yeah, since since Soda did not get coup from that badge, this is the other strats, which you just go back to Fight 3 and get them here. This is also like a 30-second time loss if this happens. But it is also manipless. So upside, you don't have to worry about manip, but downside, you now have to worry about RNG. Yeah, Kroger is East Coast.
You know what? I agree.
Who goes to IKEA?
Yeah, Q goes to IKEA. I agree with that. They sell food there at the cafeteria. That's good enough for me.
The deep dark secret of Q. He's all over Blahaj.
Blahaj.
Or Blahaj.
I just say Blahaj. This sounds better to me. You know it's wrong. I like funny word. Give me a good brain chemical.
A Kia bird, my beloved. I hate that all I can think of for Manta saying that is like, just imagine the shark, but now it has wings.
That rules. Shouts to Jungle Skog as well. The big bear. I forgot Krako's weird in this game. He like is on the bottom of the screen for a bit and then pops out after like enough damage.
It's not after enough damage. It's after it's on the fourth attack.
Oh, gotcha.
It's very specifically the fourth attack, and then it does it. I fought this one enough. I know the pattern. Kratos hates you. Canonically.
Krako is after all a being of hate. That's he's fueled by it.
Shoutouts to the one in my chat that has done the 387.44 million molecule rant from has done that rant and has done it for Krakow.
The Nan Angstrom thing, like from
Yes.
Oh yeah, that thing, yeah. From
Like,
having a mouse
hey.
on the screen.
Yeah, hate. Let me tell you about hate. And to be fair, Kratos does in fact have no mouth, and it must scream.
That's facts.
I didn't even notice that Laugh got through Kratos already, and is in 7-1.
Oh yeah, he went right through that easily.
So Dark Castle. Very short version of this particular world. For those who don't know the game, this is a symmetrical world. So the first 3 stages and the last 3 stages are the same but reversed. And then 7-4 is just kind of whatever. It's like the midpoint.
I didn't realize that about this final world. That's wild.
I think I remember it taking me a couple of playthroughs to actually fully notice, like, oh yeah, it is the same. Tsune's turn to fight in Krakow, not having the easiest time of it, just, well, it's Krakow. Krakow is kind of mean.
Krako does that. He's always mean in every Kirby game. Not only because he's being hate, but also just that's how he is. Usually he's got some luck associated with him.
Yeah, understandably playing it a little bit safe because if you don't, it's very easy to just take a bunch of straight hits and die. There we go.
Also off topic, but I think I have about 10 minutes left for the prediction if y'all haven't put your champ points in that yet. And if you follow the stream, it gives you 300 points for free. Sorry about that. I have a little cough going on.
Did you know you can also subscribe for free with Twitch Prime and get a multiplayer on those points?
That's true, actually, too. Hold on.
And I think you get bonus points in, just for doing it. I'm not sure about that part, but I know you do get like a multiplier.
I think it's also true, yeah.
So 4 points you can actually predict with.
Woohoo!
Unless you're in the EU, apparently, because I didn't know they don't let you do that there. Okay, no bonus for subs, but you do get a multiplier.
Yeah, which is nice. It used to be broken back in the day too, because like it gives subs like a ×2 multiplier, but they nerf it to like ×1.2 now, I think.
It's 1.2 for tier 1.
Yeah, higher for like tier 2 and stuff.
But yeah, honestly, up until Kenan mentioned it, I didn't know European viewers actually can't predict the channel points, or rather can't like gamble with them.
Which is a shame, honestly, because like it's not even like money or anything.
Oh, you can predict, but you can't use. Oh, that's even worse.
Maybe it's like a per country thing then. Outro was also in Europe too.
Oh yeah, probably. Yeah, in that case, it's probably like a country thing.
Yeah. Also, I tried to figure out the name of, oh, hold on. Okay, there we go. I think I'm trying to misinput. But yeah, trying to figure out the name of Japan A. I think they're trying to go off of, like, the little pawns and cons in the pawn and con fights. Maybe it's called Pawnute, I think.
Let me look that up, because now I'm curious.
I think that's what they were going off of, at least. That makes sense, considering there's like a little raccoon's logo. And Pawn's a raccoon, after all.
Let's see, the... Well, that's Kirby Wiki, that's not with Kirby.
I couldn't find it on the wiki at all. That's how obscure this is, I guess.
Well, because the Kirby Wiki says they're just called Pawnicon Jr.
Oh, interesting.
Oh, also, I had it slightly wrong. 7's the stage that's not symmetrical. It's 1 through 3 and then 4 through 6. The 7 has a very big puzzle that if you're doing best ending, it's slightly infamous because you either do it with trial and error and then spend a year on it, or you figure out you can go in with Kind and Spark and then actually light it up and the game just tells you the puzzle.
Oh yeah.
Which I didn't know until I started speedrunning.
Will Japan see break 10,000 channel points? Will someone do it? We'll see, I guess. I don't know. Whatever.
I'm surprised they're only at like 5K. Come on, y'all.
There's plenty of time left in the relay for sure. Anything can happen, honestly. Like, so far, like, Japan A, Western B are in the leads at the moment, but, like, anything can happen. There's a lot of games left, and there's some really hard runs especially coming up.
Oh, there are.
All wall Ds will be a tricky one, because for that one, you can't take a single hit of damage in any of the boss fights. You're supposed to have to do the whole thing, because you lose a wall D if you do. That one's very tricky.
Yeah, that one in Fighter 2 are like, or the Great Equalizers here.
Yeah, that's what it feels like, especially right at the end too.
Like all of these because of just the bosses, and I guess there is a potential risk of it having a DNF, and then Fighter 2 because if you fail Chapter 5, you'll almost definitely get a DNF.
Yeah. Super Zero Stacker also has a lot of luck to it, but it's not, I don't think a lot of people are gonna be at risk of DNF at least. It's just gonna be hard because you gotta do a lot of luck.
There's a lot of luck, but there's also like certain stages that are no luck at all. It is just you do this thing and you get it for free.
Oh, perfect. That makes things much easier then.
I forget which ones it is, but I know I have been told about it. I think that applies to both the Super Famicom and the Game Boy versions.
Hmm.
Ooh, that was a very good Frosty from Hataru.
And Laugh is on the final boss right now on King DDD.
Oh, and we're seeing Stone Strats.
Ooh. I don't think I've seen Stone Strats before.
Stone is really hard, but it's actually the fastest.
That makes sense, because, like, it's so good. It's very powerful.
Yeah, it's like, Stone is, like, the most powerful, and then it's Needle, and then it is, Cutter.
Which Cutter is normally used because it's safe, at least. There you go, it's GG for Laugh.
Yeah, that was a
clean fight. Sub 30, like, sub 37, too. That's really good.
Oh no! Oh no,
Safety Boozle! Safety Boozle! Let's go!